Hello, guys. Hope you all are well. So, today our topic is what is travel insurance. I'm going to tell you about travel insurance. Travel insurance provide financial protection if you face certain problems when you are traveling or on holiday. It covers a range of possibilities from lost luggage to the cost of the medical care if you become ill or have an accident. Find out how it works, why it's so important, and what do you need to think about when taking it out. So here's are some lines. It's all about words in this guide. You can read. What does travel insurance cover? What is not covered? And what type of travel insurance are there? Where can you buy travel insurance? Five things to think about when buying travel insurance. What does travel insurance covers? Traveling without insurance could leave you paying a hefty price is something where to go wrong. Depending on the policy, travel insurance payout in a wide range of circumstances. Most policies include covers for lost or stolen bags with the baggage cover and extra in some policies. Emergency medical expenses such as the cost of treatment and getting you home, the cost of canceling, delaying, or cutting your trip short with the cancellation cover something an additional extra. Disruptions to travel or accommodation, such as delays and cancellation, and legal costs in case you are sued for damaging property or causing injury. The exact cover available will vary significantly between different insurers and policies. So it's important to be familiar with the policy wording before you buy. There are some budget planners and okay, what is not covered. A lot depend on the policy and the insurer you go for, but there are few things that travel insurance policies generally don't cover, or which might only be available for an extra cost. If you are over 65 and or have a medical condition, you might need specialist insurance. If you have a medical condition, you have to tell your insurer. If you don't tell them, you risk invalidating your insurance policy. In other words, your claim might be rejected. Read our guides on travel insurance if you are over 65 or if you have a medical condition. Adventure sports, winter sports, and potentially dangerous activities such as climbing and whitewater rafting are often not covered as a part of the standard travel insurance policy. So you might need to pay for extra cover. With most policies, you you are not covered countries or regions that the foreign and Commonwealth Office recommended avoiding. So you see the latest list on the it's gov.uk website. So adventure sports, winter sports, and potentially dangerous activities such as climbing and water rafting um, are often not covered as a part of standard travel insurance policy. You might need to pay for extra cover. Expensive or luxury items such as watches, jewelry, laptop, and cameras are usually excluded. This is because they are likely to exceed the single article price limit for your policy. Your policy might not offer cover if your trip is affected by events such as civil unrest, earthquake, and pandemics or acts of terrorism. The coronavirus pandemic has had a huge impact on travel, with many trips cancelled or severely disrupted. Our guide on coronavirus and travel insurance set out your options. Mm, what type of travel insurance are there? While policies can differ a lot in terms of covers, they will generally fall into one of the following categories, like single trip. Single trip means cover you for one-off trip for a set period of time. And the next one is annual, means multiple trip, covers you for as many trips as you take within a whole year, typically most more cost effective than the single trip options if you are taking more than two holidays within that period. Backpacker gap year provides cover for multiple destinations over an extended period. You might need to add cover for the kind of activities you plan on doing, such as adventure sports, work on volunteering. It's now winter sport. Specialist to cover if you are going skiing, snowboarding, or other winter sports. Okay. These are considered by insurance to be high risk activities and so is excluded from most standard policies worldwide. There are usually two type of worldwide policy: that cover the US and those that don't. European, not only always clear cut, as some policies cover areas that are not technically in Europe. Family covers two adults plus up to four children travel together. Suitable if your children are 18 or younger and live full time with you. Okay, where can you buy travel insurance? Comparison, a good place to shop around and see the best deals, but try to use at least two different sites as they don't always use the same criteria or cover the same providers. And remember, cheapest is not necessarily best. There's no point in getting the cheapest policy if it does not pay out when you need it. Find out more in our guide about how to buy insurance using comparison sites. Insurance brokers, they can help you get the most suitable travel insurance for your circumstances, particularly if you could be considered high risk. For example, you have a pre-existing medical condition. See our guide. Okay. Buy direct. Travel insurance policies are available for a range of providers, including insurance banks, supermarkets, and travel companies. But insurance bought as an add on your trip onto your trip, such as from the travel agent or airline, is typically more expensive. So make sure you search the market before you buy. Remember to check if you already have travel insurance in place. For example, it might be part of a baggage back packaged bank account you hold. Okay, there are five things to think about when you're buying traveling insurance. Be honest about your medical history. Read the small print. Think about cover, not just price. Okay, watch out for the excess. Check your limits. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you like it. Please like and share and subscribe this channel.